Stadium for the first, or actually it's the second game of the season, between the Revere High School Patriots and the Georgetown Royals. This is Peter DiGiulio alongside Mike Hinojosa, and we're bringing you the game on a beautiful night for football, Mike.
Yeah, and the return of Mike Cella.
Yes, we'll get into that as the game goes on. Mike's a legend, taught in Revere for 35, 40 years. Father was the athletic director for 50 years. He coached here, many sideline. He comes back with a familiar crew of people from Georgetown. The Sobolewski brothers are the coaches. Paul's the head coach. His brother Bob is the assistant. He's got Mike Cella, they call him Don Cella, up there. John DeSantis, Nick Onembo, and Ron Powell. You know, if they're in the Cape Ann League, anything could happen. They're a Division IV team, but they throttled West Bridgewater last week, like 44-14. So they must have some firepower. They weren't playing Pop Warner, they're playing a high school team.
Well, if I know the Sobolewskis and Mike Cella, I mean, they're going to have this team ready to play football no matter if they're playing Division I or 20 or whatever.
They can't coach size. I mean, they are small. I saw them out there earlier. They're not very big. But you know something? It's what's in your heart, not what the pads are on. You know?
That's what football is all about. We've never been very big here in Revere either.
Right.
So
no, you're right. We don't have a lot of big kids. But yeah, it's a beautiful night. Last week we were all set to do it, and then all of a sudden Mother Nature dumped 4 inches of rain on us in 20 minutes. I never saw a lightning storm like that in a long time.
I was just about to say, I mean, for 45 minutes, I mean, it was strike after strike.
I've never seen a rainstorm like that. And the thing about it is, when I left the house, I watched the weather before I left, and the weatherman said, if you're doing any outdoor activities tonight, don't worry about it. It's going to be perfectly clear the whole night. So here come the 2012 Revere High School Patriots with a 26-0 win under their belt over Medford last week. They moved the game to the turf on Saturday afternoon, and I went to the game, and they looked pretty good, Mike.
Yeah.
Joe Ritchie has a year under his belt. Tommy Portrait might be the best athlete in the school. You know, Kyle Gotham looks like a college player as far as how big he is, you know.
Yeah, and he got great hands and great speed too. So they've got some good players in some key positions. They're really fast this year.
They're small on the line, but you know something? Joe's so quick behind the line that they might be able to survive a lot of the other games. But you know, they were 5-0 last year, Mike, and they ended up 5-6. So they have to get rolling and stay rolling. You know, that's the last 2 years, man.
Well, it's not an easy thing to do going against that NEC, the bigs, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
they're again, we're typically undersized, and we do as much as we can. And I think they won the games last year that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, and they lost some close ones, you know. I think we're going to get to the national anthem, Mike.
Okay.
Georgetown Royals.
And here come the Georgetown Royals.
Want some gum? Can't afford the extra 10 calories?
So we're going to wait a couple of minutes, Mike, for the national anthem. We're going to wait until the coin flip, you know.
Okay.
And you know something?
Welcome to tonight's belated opening night game.
The Georgetown Royals are 1-0. Coach Paul Sobolewski. Revere High School Patriots 1-0. Head coach Lou Ciccatelli.
You know, Mike, before we even have the coin flip, I just want to state something that's been on my mind since last week. I want to do a little tribute to a woman that passed away a couple of weeks ago that was a pillar of the community, and her family is just well respected in the community, Rosemary Cataldo. I think everybody knew her, everybody loved her. She sang in a choir at St. Anthony's for 50 years, was in the Chamber of Commerce. I mean, she was all over the city, a benefactor for every charity that there could be, and she suffered from cancer, and she always had a smile on her face.
You know,
I mean, she lives right down the street from you.
Yeah, we live on the same street. and I think she had pancreatic cancer, same thing that my mother had passed away from. And I've got to tell you something. I thought my mother fought hard, but I've never seen someone like this fight as hard as she did for as long as she did.
And looked absolutely beautiful up until the day that she died. I mean, she had a smile on her face. She never was in a grumpy mood. Her grandchildren are always important to her, and her children are great. Gennaro, Rosette, and her husband, of course, is on the board of directors at on the board of directors
of our
at Revere TV. And now, our national anthem.
Thank you. Let's play football. I can't. You can't. Try. You can't do it. But now it's only, play.
Sounds great over there. They get them in all the clothes.
22 and 23. 22 and 24. 22 and 24. 22, Rose. 24, Portrait. Back to receive for Revere. Get it? Willis kicking off. Yeah, I think the ball was dead. Silva on the return. Georgetown recovers the fumble. 1st and 10 for Georgetown at the Revere 49-yard line. Dillon on the carry. Simbert in on the tackle for Revere.
First and 10. Just outside.
Rustino in on the tackle. Keep 22-22. 22-22, right? Edwards on the keeper. Rose in on a tackle. 3rd and 5. Incomplete pass. 4th and 5. Where are they? Ball's on the Revere 6-yard line.
Unless they got a kicker.
Nope.
Over the middle. Watch it. Watch it.
Timeout, Georgetown.
20-second timeout.
That's a 20-second timeout. Edwards on the keeper. Good for the touchdown for Georgetown.
No good.
2-point conversion. Attempt. Failure. $22 Rose, 23 Silver. Back to receive it for Revere. 42, right? Willis kicking off.
Tried the same thing again.
Yeah.
Same kid.
Fumble again. Here's a fumble. 1st and 10 for Revere from their own 35-yard line. Incomplete pass. Second and 10. Nice play, Joe. Nice play. You got rid of it. Incomplete pass. 3rd and 10. Nice ball. Number 82. Credit B. York with the sack.
Looks like 13.
13. 4th and 13.
So let's get the butterflies out of the cage.
That's a
Joe,
good punt.
Joe sends a nice punt. Comes down. He
He fumbled it!
He
Get the ball.
No, it's kicked around. I don't know who has it.
There's a fumble.
I think it looks like it might be Revere. There are a lot of Revere kids
Yep.
there. There it is.
Revere's got it.
Revere
Revere
ball.
recovered the fumble.
That's what we needed, Peter, right there.
So turnabout is fair play. Revere recovers a fumble. We've had 3 kicks and 3 fumbles so far.
Credit Richie with the recovery.
So Revere picks up 32 yards on the punt. And we got 1st and 10 at the Georgetown 38. They come to the line. Richie's in the gun.
Oh,
Portrait in motion.
There's a whistle.
I think he left a little early.
the line left a little early. I
Dead
think
ball
it was-
foul. Illegal proceed.
Looked like the
against
left
Revere.
tackle.
First and 15 for Revere from the Georgetown 44-yard line.
Shooting themselves in the foot. We say it all the time. You just gotta take your time. Take your time. They're well prepped. They're well coached. But Louis can't play for them.
No.
Handoff is to Andy Restiano, 33.
Got 3 there. Okay.
We got a new kid in town. We got Stevie Piazza, transferred back from St. John's Prep. He grew up with these kids in youth basketball and youth baseball. Then he went to St. John's Prep for a couple of years and he wanted to come back. He's a great kid. He comes from a great family on Mill Street. And he's out there at split end on the right side.
What year is he?
He's a junior, and he's a good lacrosse player, which is going to be great for us. Great kid. Okay, the handoff goes to Portrait. He runs into his own man. He bounces off.
Portrait on the carry.
Little disorganization right now, Mike.
Yeah, it doesn't look clean.
There's 6 minutes left in the first quarter. I mean, there's a long way to go.
Oh, we got 3rd and 15.
3rd and 16.
This is as good a night for football as you can get. The breeze is perfect. Doesn't affect the game at all.
If I remember last year, we went through a nice little stretch
We
of
did.
great weather and
Remember 2 years ago we froze our butts off at the Thanksgiving game? But it was worth it. Okay. Fakes the handoff.
oh, that's a good. He's got a lot of room.
That's Stevie. That's the kid I was just talking about. Steven Piazza.
That's a well-designed play right there, Peter.
He's fast. He played for Pope John the last couple
Piazza
of
on the
years.
carry.
They had some good football teams there.
It looked like
Gonzalez knocked him out of bounds.
He's fast.
he went for almost 25 there, Peter.
Yep. Okay.
First and 10 from the
Revere knocking
17-yard line.
on the door. Gotham split wide right. Rose split wide left. They're both 6'4". Portrait in motion.
All right.
Restiano
Andy got in.
is in for the touchdown. That's Andy Restiano, number 33.
Little quick hitter up the middle, Peter.
He's a tough kid.
Down for Revere.
If you want to give another tribute, he went to his grandfather's funeral yesterday. Larry Restiano's dad, and his dad Andy, their father died. Was down in Florida, brought him back up to bury him here. Andy was at his funeral yesterday. There's a nice tribute to his grandfather. Touchdown.
Whistle.
Looks like it's against Georgetown.
Half the distance.
They have too many men on the field,
They got a whole bunch of people,
don't they? Yep. There goes one person.
but somebody's replaced them.
8.
They have to have. Yeah, they got like
After this
15.
is the goal.
There's too many people out there, Peter. Now there's 11.
They had like 14.
Yeah.
Not bad, if you could do it.
Well, maybe we'll get the 5 yards on the kickoff there, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Okay, they were going to kick it. Now they're lining up for 2. Comes out of it, fumbles it, picks it up, goes around to the left, can't get in.
Got back to the 5, but
2-point conversion attempt, no good.
Oh, we come back with 5:24 left in the first quarter, and it is
Georgetown
6.
6.
2-6.
Revere 6.
Peter, what happened to the art of kicking an extra point?
Well, they had Jeff Simbert lined up to kick it, and then when they got half the distance, they decided to try to go over. I guess that made sense. But Jeff Simbert is a kid. I was down here one day. I forget what I was down here for, but this big, tall kid shows up last year, and he starts kicking the ball 50, 60 yards out of his hand, you know? And I asked who he was, and somebody says he doesn't speak English. He showed up for school today. He's from Paris, France. There's a black kid.
Yeah.
Comes in from Paris, France, and the kid is an athlete. He's a stud, you know? He speaks like Creole French. It's not like Paris French, it's Creole. He's got a bunch of boys that he talks with, you know, a bunch of guys that he hangs out with that speak that language. He's on the track team. And he was lined up to kick the extra point. He's dead on.
Number 2, Ingraham. Number 8, Martin. Back to receive for Georgetown. 31, Simbert kicking off for Revere.
There's an example.
Yeah, that's a good kick right there. Stay in, stay in.
Staying in. Picks it up at the 4. Gets by 1 tackle. He gets out to the 20.
Ingraham on the
Georgetown has the
return.
ball on offense for the second time, Mike, and
Carini in on a tackle for Revere.
we saw what they did the first time.
Peter, I have to ask though, is that Mike Cheller in pants? I have never seen him on the sideline with pants on.
Yeah, it is Mike in pants. You know, if he listens to this, he was 62 years old last week. So I don't know whether he's got the chills or what. Mike was an usher in my wedding, one of my best friends. And a character and a half, but a hell of a football coach.
Well, and my old coach, my senior year, that was his first year that he took
Mike?
over the job. Yep.
Yeah, his father was the
Edward
athletic
Frank.
director here for 50 years.
Rallies in on the tackle.
His son Steven still owns an NCAA record for most interceptions by a freshman in Division III when he played at Trinity. He's got a great family. Mike's good people.
2nd and 8.
Well, Peter, we started off a little quiet, but you take a look around and there's quite a big crowd here.
Yeah, I mean, I was sitting here at 10 minutes to 7.
Gisoldi on the reception. Bobby Rose in on a tackle.
There were more people at a New Year's Eve party than there was here. But now we got a good crowd. There's a lot of Georgetown people sitting on our left.
3rd and 7.
Well, we get 3rd and 7.
Shoot, we get this ball right back here, Peter.
I think so, in good field position, hopefully. No, hit the ground first.
Incomplete pass. 4th and 7.
Tom Zagaj, number 11, scooped it up off the turf.
We got Tommy Porcher back to receive the punt.
Tried to pull one over on the ref, but he couldn't. Here comes
Kyle
Bobby
Gotham.
Rose.
Rose? Oh, yep.
They're both built pretty much the same, like 6'4" and lean and mean. Nice punt.
Yeah.
You're gonna let it roll. Tommy's gonna pick it up. he gets to the side,
Yep.
Push it in return.
picks up, how many, 17 yards, 18 yards?
Knocked out of bounds by Curtin.
Like they, Tommy's a risk taker, you know, I mean.
Yeah, that was like, again, I don't understand. The punt landed where he was first standing, so I don't know why he backpedaled and got away from it. But
First and 10 for
say we just jump up there and catch it and move forward. But worked out there.
I'm going to give a shout out to a new offensive lineman this year, Steve Selovich. There's a group of guys that hang together. Your son's one of them, my son's one of them, and Steve's one of those guys. It's number 54. He opened a hole last week. The first time they snapped the ball with him on the line against Medford, opened a hole and sprung somebody for like 40 yards. He's a tough kid. His father, Rob, sitting over 4 rows in front of us, was an offensive lineman for Revere High School years ago, played at University of Miami.
in on a tackle.
And Steven's following in his footsteps. What a nice kid. Top 5 in his class.
Oh, he's
Second
smart,
and
Peter.
6.
Oh, he's a good kid. The most conscientious kid I know. And he's smart. He's just real smart on the football field, too. The keeper, Joe Ritchie,
On the keeper.
keeps the ball over the top.
Haskell in on a tackle.
2nd and 6.
Officials timeout.
Oh, measurement.
Actually, it's third and 1, and they're gonna come out and measure. The measurers, John Kingston and Tony Matera, been doing it for years.
3rd and 1. Don't forget, as usual at our home game, we have our 50-50 for the girls. Tickets can be bought at the food stand or the cheerleaders table. Thank you.
The guy you hear in the background is Billy DeSisto, been here for like 74 years, doing the public address. They call him Cisco, and Ira Novoselsky's on the clock.
Well, a keeper, but they didn't bite there, Peter. They did not bite.
Jackson Fritz on the tackle, number 19. He came through the middle like a bat out of hell.
Brandon Willis in on the tackle. 4th and 4.
Looks like they're gonna go for it, Peter.
They got nothing to lose. They're in Georgetown territory. Joe's under center.
Oh.
He's going to keep it himself again. He's not going to make it, Mike.
Nope. Lost a few yards there, Peter.
Well, the thing is, he had 2 sides to go, and he ran to the short side. If he ran to the other hash mark, he might have, because he's fast. He's got quick feet. So Revere gets stopped, and
Right at midfield.
Division IV Georgetown seems to be a formidable opponent.
1st and 10 for Georgetown from midfield.
And when they're at midfield, Mike, I only see 5 of the guys because of this pole. But I feel like I'm at Fenway in the cheap seats. Okay, he's in the gun, snaps it to the
Little
quarterback.
fake handoff.
He comes around the side. And he also went to the short side.
Edwards on the keeper. Simbert on the tackle.
Tackled by Jeff Simbert.
They had one good block there, Peter, that I think put Bobby Rose right on his back that kind of sprung him that whole way.
Well, you know something on defense, they miss Sasso. They miss Russo.
Sasso was the leader of that team for sure.
Russo. Mike, there was nobody within 10 yards of him, and that wasn't even a good pass.
Ingraham on the reception from Edwards. Good for the touchdown.
Mike Kearney with his head down. He didn't like that too much.
That's number 2, Kobe Ingraham. He caught that dying pigeon that was in the air. 1:22 left in the first quarter. Revere's down 12-6. Georgetown's going to call timeout.
Georgetown. That's a full timeout.
Mike, you can't fall asleep at the switch. I mean, you know, that kid had so much room. He not only caught the ball, but he caught a little snooze, watched a movie.
Well, Peter, certainly not up here to criticize because I'm up here, but I would like to have seen them kick that ball and bury them deep. Let them go 80 yards or 90 yards, that's all.
You know something, you're at home. You can't undermine a team just because they're in a lower division. You just can't do that. I mean, sometimes, you know, kids are famous for that. Oh, these guys, blah, blah, blah. They scored 44 points last week.
Yeah.
Like I said, they didn't play a Pop Warner team. I know the kids down the South Shore, West Bridgewater, those are tough kids that play in those towns. You know? I'm not playing any pansy schools.
No. But we will now move on, Peter. That's all you can do, right?
Nope.
Yep. It's only, this game's going on forever.
Yeah,
Minute 22 left in the first quarter. A long way to go here.
Ira's dragging it out.
We're okay.
Okay, Georgetown's going for 2.
He's going to run it in.
Quarterback's going to go running again. No, doesn't make it.
Here we
Gets
go.
tackled by
Looks like Bobby Rose was the first person to hit him.
34. Tomlin Jinda put him on his back, but it's 12-6 with a minute and
12-6
22
Georgetown.
left in the first quarter.
So apparently they don't have a kicker. Going back to my original
No, it looks like they don't. We got Georgetown cable right next to us on the left here, and he's saying they don't have a kicker. But I think Georgetown cable is a silent movie. They got no microphones on it. So that you have to read lips.
23 shows. 24
When they look back at that play, they're going to like that one for sure.
Yep. And they're sitting there tonight watching a movie. They're going to know they got away with one. Oh, it's high, but it's not long.
Oh, my goodness.
Bobby Rose.
Oh, one player.
Game-saving, well, play-saving tackle by number 14.
Bobby Rose on the return.
Zach Curtin.
Zach Curtin in on the tackle.
In on the tackle. That's a touchdown-saving tackle. If I'm not mistaken, this is Bobby Rose's first year on the
First
team.
and 10 for you. On their
I don't
own
remember
39 yard line.
last year.
I hate to bring this up, Peter, but we've dropped the ball 3 times on kickoffs now.
He's a senior. Yeah, I know. And it's not even cold. Can't blame the weather. Okay, Joe Ritchie's in the gun. He's got Andy Restiano in the backfield, who's blocking for him.
Oh, great
Gets
play.
it out to Kyle Gotham. It's a
Yep.
penalty.
Flag on the play.
Kyle Gotham picks up about 4 yards.
That's going to be unsportsmanlike. We're going to get 15 right there, Peter.
Yeah. It's number 19, Jackson Fritz, is going to be roughing the passer.
And here we go.
Mike, from the looks of things, that's the longest that ref has walked in a long time.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass.
Oh, that's a good one, Peter.
First and 10 for you.
Okay, just
Home 40.
going under a minute here.
Georgetown 40.
Joe Ritchie under center. I got the pole in the way, but he hands it off to 34. That's
Staying on his feet.
Comlin Agenda.
Still on his feet.
Oh yeah, he looks like Franco Harris, Mike.
That's a face mask right there, Peter.
I thought he grabbed the helmet too.
Agenda on the carry.
Yeah, I thought his head jerked that last couple of yards that he was going. He even told the ref.
Host the tackle.
What an effort there, Peter, for 10
He
yards.
just kept
Another
grinding
first
his legs, you know.
We're going to be able to get one more playoff.
Hope so, but I don't think so.
Ball is on the George.
Well, maybe.
33-yard line.
10 seconds left in the first quarter.
Do we need to rush?
Richie's in the gun. Agenda's in the backfield. I think we're going to walk the rest of the way. That's the end of the first quarter, Mike. The Royals of Georgetown 12. The Patriots of Revere 6.
Georgetown 12. Revere 6.
Let's leave that first quarter in the past and hold on to something.
Well, we're going to start the second
Get out
quarter
there
at
to 50.
Georgetown 32.
Are at the concession.
Moving in the right
Or
direction.
at the cheerleaders table.
The cameraman tonight, Mr. Sergio, is at the 50-yard line down below us. Benny DiGiulio is up on the left. And Mary, I don't know her last name. It escapes me right now. She's on the left. Ben's on the right. So we got 3 cameras tonight. You're watching Revere TV. Your source in Revere. Channel 8 is sports and movies and entertainment. Channel 9 is government, and Channel 22 is the educational channel. Covers all bases. Revere TV. Watch it and go on reveretv.org. Bob Dunbar, executive producer, in the van. And I could say that this year because they actually have a van.
A nice van, too.
Nice, shiny new van.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Richie's in the gun. Agenda's in the backfield. Portrait and Gotham was split. Oh, man.
Incomplete pass. Second down.
Number 11. Tom Sagaj. Now he's dropped one pass from each quarterback. Zagaj. He dropped a touchdown pass in the first quarter.
Yeah.
And he drops an interception in the same spot.
That ball should have been picked,
Second
Peter.
and 10. Lucky that he intercept it. Delayed handoff to Agenda, and he gets
Portrait on the carry.
he gets barreled under by 4 or 5 Georgetown linemen. Here goes number 75. Connor DeSantis doesn't have any weight on him, but he's got to be 240. The center, number 74, another big kid. He's not on the program, not in a. Okay, they come back to the line. 3rd and 9. Agenda's in the backfield. Joey's got the gun.
Delay of game.
Timeout, Revere. That's a 20-second timeout.
He took that timeout just before he was going to get whistled.
Oh, I thought they got him for it, Peter.
So did I. So this set of arms have lucked out a couple of times. Kid dropped the interception. They didn't take a penalty on this.
We're still looking at 3rd and 8 or 3rd and 9.
3rd and 9.
I would send Gotham into the end zone.
Well, they don't even have a safety there, Peter. Where
That's what I'm looking. Bobby Rose.
Oh. Yeah. That was a nice run after that catch, Peter.
Absolutely. He just caught that ball and he's a fast
Number
kid. He's on the
22,
track
Bobby
team
Rose
also.
on the reception from Richie.
Coach came up, said just enough of a screen.
That's right.
That was good.
Okay. Simmett's going to try to give Revere the lead. Gotham's going to hold. It's down, it's up, it's good.
It's good. And a broken window.
Point attempt by Simber.
No, the alarm went off. The alarm went off. Okay, Jeff Simber with the extra point. Bobby Rose gets 6. A touchdown pass. And now you don't look back, hopefully. Had a lousy first quarter. Fumble the opening kickoff. First play from scrimmage, kid runs 60 yards. And now you got the lead. So all is well on the field right now for the Patriots.
Yeah, 9:43 left in the second.
What an eternity.
To Ingraham. 8 Martin. Back to receive.
Okay, Revere's got some
31 Simba
positive
kicking.
energy now, Mike.
Yeah,
Simba's
the
gonna
lead
kick
will do
off.
that for you. Oh, that's a bullet, Peter.
Yep, he can kick. He's going right up the middle, Mike.
We got a penalty. I see a yellow flag.
That's usually a hold. Block on the back.
That was Sherman on the return.
Looked like a clip or an illegal block, something below the knees.
And from where it is, they didn't need to do it because the kid was already past that.
Top block.
So Georgetown's given up chunks of yardage on penalties.
First
They're
and
gonna
10
start-
from the 19-yard line.
Start this from their own 19.
Oh, fumble,
high snap.
Oh, that was almost 6 for us, Peter.
Nico Edwards had the presence of mind to fall on it. A lot of kids are trying to pick it up, but he was
Second
smart
and
enough to
20.
fall on it.
Yeah, 2nd and 20 from their 9.
Yeah, so Georgetown is having a little bit of a shoot themselves in the foot moment here, too. Pushing the gun,
Oh, he got hit while he...
letting it roll.
Incomplete pass.
I think he jumped too early. I think that ball was in his hands too, Peter.
That's Colby Ingraham.
3rd and 20.
3rd and 20. From the 9.
Little fake handoff. Little screen.
Little screen. Let's kick and run, Mike.
Yeah.
Get some yardage back. It's going to be 4th and 8.
All right.
Dillon on the reception. Morales in on the tackle.
Tim Dillon, they're going to punt.
4th and 8. Fourth and 12.
Rose and
Oh,
portrait.
it's 4th and 8. System.
Yeah, it is 4th and 8.
Oh,
Can he return it after? Now there's a question for you, Peter.
in
I am-
high school, I'm not sure that you can.
I'm pretty sure he put his hands up for the fair catch.
Portrait on the return.
And then missed it.
Short. And on the tackle.
Revere hasn't caught a punt or a kickoff yet. That was the 5th one. They've dropped every one of them. But they got the lead.
I think maybe you just put one guy back
First and
there that
10
you can
again.
trust now. Put Portrait back
The
there and
Georgetown
make him,
I
make
think
him
so.
field
I
everything.
think so.
Because he's yet to get his hands on a ball yet.
Well, he picked up the bounce. Remember the one that bounced in front
Right,
of him?
but even a couple of kickoffs
Yeah.
too. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, no, I know. We got a couple of guys in the backfield.
Rustiano on the carry. No gain.
He gets
Cristiano
2,
on the
1,
carry.
gets 1.
Denley in on the tackle for Georgetown.
Piazza's back in the game. Watch him.
2nd and 9.
It's like Pop Warner for him. If he gets to the corner, he's gone. He's fast as hell. He's set out on the right. Handoff underneath to Portrait. He gets
Okay.
2 or 3.
Portrait on the carry.
3rd and 5.
LeBlanc in on the tackle. 3rd and
The
5.
42.
Speaking of fast, Peter, I think they lost their fastest player and their freshman, Daniel Murphy, to that ACL
Yeah, I was
injury.
just saying, I was going to say before, Danny's a great kid, and he was a great quarterback in Pop Warner. And last week he got injured and might be out for the season. But I would hope they'd be grooming him for when Richie retires this year. I mean,
Well, I think
graduates.
I think it was their heir apparent, but when you got 4.7 speed as a freshman,
Agenda
No
on the
gain.
game.
there's a
Portrait.
spot for you. Looks like we're gonna have 4th down, Peter.
4th and 6.
Looks like they're gonna go for it again, Peter. 4th and 6 from the Georgetown 42.
If he was the only quarterback on the depth chart, what was he doing playing JV?
Freshman.
Freshman. Well, if he's your quarterback, the only other quarterback on the depth chart, your backup to your starter, playing JV just doesn't make sense to me. Freshman makes
Timeout.
less sense to me.
Georgetown.
Well,
Because in freshman ball, you see guys undercutting, you see guys making, not tackling properly. The refs are third rate. I mean,
I think it was a matter of I think they were just trying to get some snaps underneath his belt. Maybe they didn't expect him to get very many at the varsity level, and with no JV game,
yeah, maybe. But you gamble like that and you lose, that's a big loss. Okay, Joe's in the gun. He's got a Jinder with him. He fakes the handoff. Here he comes around to the right.
Oh my
He's gonna
God!
get the first down, yes.
Tommy Portrait absolutely laid out. I can't even see his number. But what a hit that was, Peter.
Edwards in on the tackle. That carry was good for a first down.
Oh, there we go.
Joe Ritchie gets to the corner. He's gone too.
I think it was number 44. He's still shaking it off, Peter.
He's hallucinating. Okay, Portrait's in the backfield now. Joe's on the center. Joe Ritchie fakes the handoff, then gives a delayed handoff.
A little trap up the middle, Peter, but not happening.
Silver on the carry.
23, Caleb Silva.
Dillon in on the tackle.
Loss of 3 there.
Silva's a sophomore.
Second and 8.
Okay, Joe's in the gun. Nobody in the backfield with him. He's going to fake it, he's going to take it.
Yeah. We're going to get a few ads here.
Yeah, fake and take by Joe. Ends up getting 4 or 5.
Ritchie on the keeper. The guy in on the tackle. Third and 7.
Pick up a 7 or 8 there, Peter. So manageable now. 3rd and 7.
There's a big play. Tommy's in the backfield with him, I believe. Tommy trying to block.
Oh,
throws it low. Silva can't pick it up off the ground, but that was a bad pass.
3rd and 7.
Yeah, we're gonna have 4th and 7.
Now we're gonna have another shot at it, Peter.
4th down.
This is a long first half, Mike. 4:12 left in the first half.
Time-wise, it's not too. It's only 46 minutes into this game, Peter. It hasn't been too bad. It just seems like an eternity.
Joe's gonna air it out a little.
Oh, he got him. Oh, that's a good hit.
Had it in his hands, then dropped it.
Yeah, he could be hurt, Peter. He got hit right in the back. He might have lost his breath there, Peter.
Aiden Valley, sophomore, had the ball.
Georgetown takes over and down.
Takes guts to go over the middle, Mike, and then stretch your body out because leaves you wide open to get dinged, you know?
Yeah, well, he has guts, Peter. I mean, remember that first game he had last year? We opened up.
Okay, so Georgetown takes over on downs. Nico Edwards leads him out. The sidekick Dillon in the backfield. Timmy Dillon.
Oh, that's a good hit right there, Peter.
Dillon on the carry.
Hit by number 68, Peter.
Morales
He drilled
on
him
the tackle.
by
Omar
Omar.
Morales. He just drilled him as soon as he got the ball.
Yeah.
Second and 11.
Oh, he's going deep. He's throwing it. Ooh.
Incomplete pass.
He was
Third and
all over the
11.
backfield, so he had to cover people. Bobby Rose is slow getting up.
Could be a finger. Yep.
Just shake it off. Just 17 years old. If I get hit like that, you can wheel me right to the lighthouse. Okay, Georgetown comes to the line, 3rd and 11. They haven't done much in the second quarter. Edwards has Cooper Mons. He keeps the ball himself. Mons is going to block.
All right. Gain of 4 or 5.
Yep.
Edwards
Gonna
on the
get it back.
keeper.
It's going to be 4th and 6, 4th and 5. Actually,
Try to get the ball back one more time.
more like 4th and 7.
4th and 6.
Reviere's going to get the ball back in good field position, hopefully, if they can catch the punt. Mike, looks like they're going for it.
Wow. We're gonna wait till the 2-minute warning. Oh,
Delay
delay game first. Before the 2-minute warning.
Now they have to go for it. Now they have
Flag
to
on the
punt.
play.
They want to see if the 2-minute warning came first or the delay of game.
Delay game.
Yeah, moving it back.
5-yard penalty. 4th and 11.
Oh,
Mike
here
Cello's over there, very animated with that call.
Two minutes. 2 minutes left in the half.
How long's Mike been at Georgetown for now?
This is his first year. He was at Winchester for a bunch of years. The Sobolewskis were there too. So he goes where they go. Mike's never going to get out of it. It's in his blood. His father. Oh! Almost blocked.
And
Goes out of bounds.
There's a flag on the play.
Oh. Let's see what this is.
he hasn't blown the whistle yet, Peter.
Roughing the kicker.
Roughing the kicker.
That's a first down for Georgetown, Mike.
Oh my goodness.
Not smart. You get a chance to get the ball probably close to midfield with 2 minutes left in the half. Look at Mike. Mike's animated as hell over there. He's screaming at the ref. Look at him. Mike, what do you think? You're tough because you got long pants on all of a sudden? Last time Mike wore long pants was at his wedding, I think.
I've never seen him in long pants. So
I know. Yeah.
That was his thing. It was 40 below out. He was in shorts
He had
on the
those socks
sideline.
on, those OTN socks, he called them. Oh, wait a minute. If it's roughing the kicker, how come Revere's going back into a...
Maybe they called it. I don't know all the rules, Peter, but it could have been incidental contact or something like that of the only 5-yard variety.
Well, maybe. But it looked like Tommy was going back to receive the punt again.
Well,
4th and 6.
4th and 6, so now they're going to go for it, and we got 2 guys who are back in the thing here. They got to come.
That's right. So
All
I was
right.
wondering
They're going to go for
why
it.
they were back there. He calls a timeout. So now they're going to punt again.
Good.
149. If they get him offside, Mike, then it's going to be 4th and 1. And then they got a better shot at making a first down. Because it's 4th and 6. Georgetown's come back in a little Just don't drop your guard, Revere. Just don't drop your guard. Here comes Georgetown to the line. They're going to go. Split left is Garjaj.
Oh, they ran
Snap.
it.
He's got the first down and more, Mike.
Yeah.
So after a muddled 4th down situation,
Edwards on the keeper. Shimbit in on the tackle.
Maybe that's why the game feels like it takes so long.
Yeah.
It was like 15 minutes just for that 4th down, Peter.
yeah, and 9 seconds. A minute and 49
First and 10
seconds.
for Georgetown.
Looks like he went for 18 yards there, Peter.
Hey, he's near midfield. He's got Dylan in the backfield with him. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, sets himself, throws it over the middle.
Incomplete pass. Second and 10.
And they're still trying to figure out who that was for. Here they come to the line. The Georgetown Royals hanging tough. Making the trek down 128.
I got
Actually,
one
down
word for you,
95.
Peter. This is sloppy. Sloppy.
Yeah, it's not really what you'd call a tight game.
Oh,
Whoa. That looked like he saved it.
Incomplete pass.
If you saw that in slow time, it might have been an
Third and
interception.
10.
another one of those passes, Peter. I mean, this guy's wide open. No one within 10 yards of him.
The next pass number 2 catches will be his first.
Well, 3rd and 10. Minute 10 left.
Hey, it was 4th and 6. They were deep in their territory and they came out with a first down, so you can't doubt anything. He's got Cooper Martins in the backcourt with him. In the backfield.
Well, that's a direct handoff.
Yep. Oh,
34, Peter.
that was
Came up.
Conlin
Edwards on
Ajinda.
the keeper.
Yes. That's a good hit right there, Peter.
And on a tackle.
That was some solid contact there.
4th and 10.
Here comes Georgetown. 49 seconds left, 4th down. They come to the line.
They're just going to waste their time here, Peter.
You're gonna take another.
Take a timeout and punt it, probably.
Timeout. Georgetown.
Time out the Royals. 13-12, 27.
That's their last timeout. Thank you. Something new this year in the concession stand, folks. Hamburgers, hot dogs, sausages, and cookies.
Cookies.
Please try them out. And don't forget our 50-50 split the pot. Buy the tickets at the concession.
That just made me hungry,
or at
Peter.
the cheerleading stand.
Yeah, at the beginning of the game, you could smell the sausages. I think they're Bianco sausages. I think that's what they told me.
What was that?
27.5 seconds. Revere still has time to run a couple of plays if they can hold him here. Last time Georgetown had a 4th down, they ran for 18 yards. He drops back. He's getting chased. He goes out. Releases the ball. Oh, man.
Incomplete pass. Revere takes over and down. There's a flag in the play.
What is going on here?
Was he over the line when he threw it? I think he passed the ball beyond the line of scrimmage, Mike. That's what it is. It's going to be first down, Revere.
Illegal pass.
Oh, I thought it was on the hit there, Peter, but
Revere takes
I was
over and
watching the
down.
flag across. He was past it.
that looked clean to me, and it was.
So
So
here we go. Revere has time
First
to
and
extend the
10
lead.
for Revere.
well, we got a big foot,
Georgetown
Peter. I mean, they
40
really
yard
only
line.
need maybe a 20-yard play.
You know something? I haven't seen the kid attempt a field goal in 2 years. I'm hoping that they're thinking that. Okay, he's got a naked backfield here, and he's got a bunch of guys flanked. Watch the little kid Piazza.
Up.
He escapes, going to throw it on the run. Better off that he tucked it, Mike.
Yep.
So he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe loses a couple.
Yep.
5.1 seconds left.
Three-yard
Tinker
line.
got beat on the corner there, Peter. That's what broke that play up.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, pull one out of the hat now, guys.
Second and 13.
He's got Restiano behind him. He's got 3 receivers split.
All right, let's get into the
Just
locker
going to
room
go
here,
up the
Peter.
middle.
Richie on the keeper.
It's done.
And that's it, Peter. We got halftime.
In the first half, it's Revere.
And that's the final
13.
play of the first half.
It's Georgetown 12.
Revere 13. Georgetown 12.
Sloppy first half, but
Don't
at least you go into the going up by 1.
Split the pot. You can buy your tickets.
Yeah,
it's the end of
that-
the first half.
Concession stand, or at
That's
the
what we got to take
cheerleaders.
from that, Peter. It was sloppy on both sides. Georgetown was a little sloppy too, so take the lead 1, regroup.
Come back out. You got to give the ball up because you got it.
And popcorn.
Georgetown's going to start with the ball, but still, Revere's been playing pretty good defense.
Yes, yes, they have.
You know,
And
I mean, since that first long run, Georgetown really hasn't run off a lot of big plays.
Peter, and I think we've certainly have the lead in the hits. I mean, we've had
We've had some big,
3 good hits.
yeah, big physical hits. Looks
So-
like they're looking at Bobby Rose's finger before he goes in. So at the end of the first half, it's 13-12, Revere. You're watching Revere TV, your source in Revere for anything you want. You turn on those channels 8, 9, and 22, you're going to see a lot of things that you didn't think you'd see. There's some old movies out there that I watch. So we're going to be, we'll be back. Mike and I will be back after the first half. Go have yourself a sausage.
We'll see ya.
Lights, camera, action. Looking to showcase your own show, star in your own series, or share your opinion with the Revere community at large? Then join Revere TV, your community media center. Through Revere TV, you can learn to create, produce, and edit your own program, and then watch it on TV. Revere TV members have access to a state-of-the-art studio, cameras, and editing equipment. We offer classes in producing and editing. All you need to do is have an idea. We can teach you the skills to make it happen, no matter where your interests lie or the languages you speak. Revere TV is where you can make your voice heard. Revere TV membership is open to anyone who lives, works, or is part of an organization based in Revere. Membership is free, so simply go to reveretv.org and sign up today and join Revere TV, your community source.
Hey, we're back. Second half. Revere Patriots against Georgetown Royals. Revere's up 13-12.
Revere will kick off to open the second half.
Georgetown will receive the ball to open the second half. And the temperatures dropped maybe 7 or 8 degrees. Getting a little cool out here. Revere just has to protect the ball in the second half. Yeah, Mike's back.
Here we go.
And, you know, we're hoping that they talked about protecting the ball and not being so sloppy, you know?
Two, Ingraham. 8, Martin. Back to receive for Georgetown. 31, Simbert, kicking off for Revere.
Okay, Peter, here we go. Start of the second half.
Jeff Simbert, he's got a foot on him. Oh, look at that, Mike.
Yeah, all the way down to the 5. Oh, another great hit.
That's number 30,
That was
Mike.
number 30, Peter.
Ingraham on the return.
Brian McNitt.
Yeah, Brian
In
McNitt.
on the tackle for Revere.
That's a great tackle. He's a good friend of my son. Always over the house. He hit hard. That was number 2 who took it, Kobe Ingraham. So, Georgetown's going to start from their 20. Going to save themselves a lot of heartache and pain by going
First and 10 for Georgetown on their own 21-yard line.
Oh, look at this,
Special
Peter.
delivery.
Yes. Thank you very much.
Okay, he hands it off to his buddy, Dylan. Oh, no. Nico kept.
Edwards on the keeper.
Pick up a 5 there, Peter.
Nico Edwards picked up 5.
Rios in on the tackle for Revere.
Okay, they're starting to do what they did at the first half. They're running without any huddle. This time he hands it off to Dylan. Gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Dylan on the carry.
Okay, 3rd and 5.
Rose in on the tackle for Revere. 3rd and 5.
Back to the huddle, Peter.
Yep. They can't make a decision what they want to do there. Nico Edwards, still your quarterback. Timmy Dillon next to him. Nico drops back. Gets it out. It's over his head.
Incomplete pass.
Oh.
4th and 5.
Hit Nick Carini.
He'll see that in his sleep, Mike.
Yep, hit him right in the numbers, Peter.
Uh-huh. Georgetown's going to be 4 and out. It's the old helicopter punt, Mike.
That wasn't very good, Peter. That was a plus 10 yards, Peter.
Revere has to take advantage of this field position.
Just what the doctor ordered right there. Go punch one in now.
I'd send somebody into the end zone
First
right
and
now.
10 for Revere at the Georgetown 32-yard line.
Of course, I don't coach football. But you got a speed merchant on the outside with you got Gotham.
Handoff to Portrait. That looks like 8 or 9, maybe 10.
I think he might have the first down. He does.
Prescott in on the tackle.
Nope. 9 yards, Peter.
2nd and 1 for Revere.
Ball looks like it's on the 19. Hands off underneath to Portrait. He's going to go in.
Oh, got horse collared.
Cross collar.
Portrait on the carry.
Did he pull his hair, Mike? He might have pulled his hair. Portrait
Oh,
got hit
yeah.
in the middle of his back.
Oh, maybe. Well, he let him know about it.
This is the last call for the 50-50 club. Buy
Duly
your tickets at the concession stand or at the cheerleaders' table. First and goal for Revere from the 8-yard line.
Handoff, Portrait again. Why not?
Yep.
Why not? He's close, Pete. I think he's down to the 1.
Portrait on the carry. Johansson in on the tackle for Georgetown. Second and goal
Peter,
for
maybe
the
one more time
3-yard
to him.
line.
Right
I
back.
don't know. Showed some good spirit so far this quarter.
That's 3 runs for Portrait and almost 30 yards, so
He's alone in the backfield now.
I say you let him.
I would say there's a good chance he's going to get the ball again. There it is.
Yep.
Touchdown.
Portrait.
A good hit.
Tommy
With
Portrait.
a touchdown for Revere.
Revere goes up 19-12. Simmett coming in for the extra point.
Well, I liked it, Peter. Kid gets you 30 yards on 3 straight carries. You reward him with the touchdown.
Absolutely. Okay, call Simbert back. He's going to go for 2. Timeout Georgetown. Georgetown hasn't done much
22nd
offensively for a
timeout
while.
for
Mike.
Georgetown.
They went up 12-6.
Pete, I think they had a couple of missed opportunities from the passing standpoint. They missed a couple of guys
That's
wide
right,
open,
wide
so things could be a lot different right now, but
Okay, going for 2. It's keeper.
just
Nope.
short, Peter.
Conversion
Donovan
attempt,
wide
no
open in
good.
the end zone, Mike.
Yep.
He's a big target, too.
Revere 19, Georgetown 12.
Well, it's a one-possession game, Mike.
7 points.
Yep.
Problem is, Peter, not to think a little bit further down the road, but we know Georgetown doesn't have a kicker.
Exactly.
We kick the extra point there, we lock up a tie, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, no, I agree. I agree. I mean,
I know that would have put it out of reach with 9 points, but
hindsight is 20/20.
yeah.
Okay, let's go. Simbert's going to have a booming kick.
Yeah, I'd just like to mention
Number 2, Ingraham.
Parents Club is doing a fantastic job
Great
with that
run.
upgraded menu. That sausage was delicious.
31, Simbert kicking off for Revere.
Ingraham and Martins are back for Georgetown.
Oh,
Another low, booming kick.
all the way down to the 9.
That's Ingraham. He's going to go to the far left. He's going to turn. He's going to get buried.
Ingraham on the return.
I think number
Piazza in on the
44,
tackle
that's
for
Stevie,
Revere.
Piazza.
That's Stevie Piazza.
First and 10 for Georgetown from their own 25-yard line.
So Georgetown starts off again deep in their own territory. They get the same. They've had the same formation the whole game. Like, Revere called the timeout. They had too many men on the field.
The timeout for Revere, that's a 20-second
I think they only had
timeout.
10 guys there, Peter.
I think so.
And a good catch by the coaches. Number 68 looks like he got a little hip flexor maybe, or a little hit to the thigh, because he's walking it off on the sidelines. Keith Correa is tending to him. Omar Morales.
Quick out.
Incomplete pass.
Another dropped pass.
Georgetown's having a tough time catching the ball, Mike. That's about the 5th drop pass that we had. That looked like it could have been a good developing screen. Okay,
Certainly a
Edwards
few
back
yards
again.
there.
Hands it off underneath to Dillon, and then takes it off to the side.
Keeper. Coots in on the tackle for Revere.
Captain Coots. Familiar position
3rd and 10 for Georgetown.
3rd and 10. They come to the line. They got some big linemen, Mike. They just don't have a lot of talent in the,
I don't know. They've been rushing our backfield all game,
in
too,
the skill
defensively.
positions. I'm not sure this quarterback's a great quarterback. I mean, he wasn't ready for that snap. Yeah, 4th
Oh.
and 16, 15.
4th and 15.
They got a punter that kicks it straight here, Mike.
Yeah,
So we're going to get good field position here.
I can't imagine the head coach, Paul Sobolewski, this is not what he had in mind to start off this
Not
second
very
half.
happy, but you know something? They're not out of it, Mike. They're not out of it.
Watch out, don't hit anybody. Oh,
You know, he got a great bounce.
yes, he did.
And you know something? Number 19 did a
15,
dumb thing there when he tried to dance
1st and
around
10
the
for
ball. That
Revere
was
from
his
their own
foot.
47-yard line.
And Revere got the ball.
That was about a 27-yard punt, Peter. All was said and done.
Okay, let's see what happens. Portrait was hot the first series. Let's see if they stick with the hot runner.
Yep. Again, if it's me, I go right back to him, Peter.
Oh, yeah. Go to the well until it goes dry. Revere keeps running people in. I mean, there's only 9 guys out there. Piazza going to be split to the left. So's Agenda.
And there's Portrait, a little end around.
They're going to pull for
That's okay.
Portrait on the carry.
Tommy
Foy.
gets 4.
4 yards, let's go. We'll take 4 all night long.
Haskell in on the tackle. Georgetown.
Brought down by number 19, Jackson Fritz.
2nd and 7 for Revere.
He only got 3, but okay, Joe Ritchie takes the ball, snaps it, hands it off again.
That's Rustiano with a first down.
Rustiano for the first down.
I think he got clipped in the
Rustiano on
knee,
the
maybe.
carry.
Slow to get up.
The guy in on the tackle.
And they're calling for the trainer.
Oh my God, oh my God.
Everybody
Bishop's
takes a
timeout
knee
for
for an
good
injured
player.
player. Rustiano's a tough kid, but he looks like he's holding the back of his knee.
Yep. Also had a little clock adjustment right there, Peter, to 3:27.
First half went by like death, and the second half is going by like Swifty. He's up. And he's up and walking off. You're watching Revere TV. You can go find out more about Revere TV by going on your computer and going on reveretv.org. Or call Revere TV and talk to Bob Dunbar.
First
If
and
you
10
want to volunteer,
from the
work a
Georgetown
camera,
41
work some of
yard
the
line.
equipment, learn how to become a part of the fun. Channels 8, 9, and 22 on your dial. Okay, Joe Ritchie takes the ball, fakes the handoff, comes around. He almost got locked up in the backfield, and then he gets brought down by 3
Ritchie
or
on
4
the
of the
keeper.
Georgetown players.
Fritz in on the tackle. The Georgetown.
Jackson Fritz, number 19.
The loss of a yard.
Second and 11. Why'd you get away
Second
from
and 11 for Revere.
picking up yards in bunches, baby?
Yeah, Peter, I haven't seen much for the quarterback option there. I don't think we've gained very many yards at that
We
all
got
night, but-
Agenda in the backfield now. We got little Stevie Piazza. He's out to the left. Agenda goes around to the left. He's going to get the first down.
Agenda on the carry. Knocked out of bounds by Ingraham. First and 10 for Revere on the Georgetown 30-yard line.
Okay, Revere's making steady progress towards pay dirt, Mike. They've tightened it up in the second half. They're holding on to the ball,
And moving the ball.
being smart.
Okay, let's
Pitch
go.
the portrait. Tries to go around the
You
corner.
got it. He's cutting back.
Touchdown, Mike.
He's got cutting back. Oh, and a great block. And a great block by 44. Piazza
on
to
the
spring him.
carry. Look for the touchdown for Revere.
Tommy Portrait's having a hot second half, Mike.
Well, he had 2 touchdowns last week too, Peter, right? I
Yep.
think one on an interception, but
I think he's hurt though, Mike. He's laying on the ground. He came running, and he's on the ground. I think he's got a cramp.
yep. You know what, Peter? You gotta find a kid like that more touches. I guess.
Timeout
now,
Revere,
you know?
that's a 20
Oh, he's a
second
good athlete. He's
timeout.
only a junior.
While we have the timeout, I have the winning number for the 50-50 split the pot. Check your tickets, 307-054. 307-054, and thank you for your participation.
50-50, 307-054. When you hear this, it will be given out 5 days before you hear it. This will probably go on TV Sunday. But if you won, congratulations. Okay.
Peter, I know we say this all the time, but again, this place is packed with people. I know they're not going to be able to see it from a camera standpoint.
Up.
2-point conversion, no good.
Richie throws it over his
Conversion
head.
attempt, no good.
So now it's still a 2-possession game. There's 1:19 left in the
Revere
third quarter.
25, Georgetown 12.
Put a little bit more distance between them and the Royals. Tommy Portrait's still on the ground. Now he's up.
What I'm trying to say, Peter, is don't wait to hear from us a few days from now. Come on down and see the game live.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Down and support your
Down
team.
there. Hope that means breakfast tomorrow.
Oh, minute 19 left in the third, Peter. We'll
I
see.
would say it's a comfortable lead with the way Georgetown's been playing since the second quarter. you know,
Oh,
this is a game where a fumble can turn things around, or interception.
Number 2, Ingraham. Number 8, Martin's back to receive.
I can hear Mike Cheller all the way over here yelling just now. So
Simbert kicking off for Revere.
Ingraham and Martin's back to get the kickoff. Simbert putting his foot into it.
wow. Again, all the way to the 10, Peter. This kid can kick.
Ingraham, number,
Oh,
and he gets met by 5.
yeah. Looked like number.
34.
Ingraham on the return.
Yep.
Agenda
23 Silva,
in on a tackle
number
for
44.
Revere.
Hit him right in the chest and held him up.
Number 44, Stevie Piazza. Revere special teams, it's like Groundhog Day. They leave the Georgetown team right around the 20-yard line every time. And they haven't been able to get out of their own way in the second half, except for that third down, the fourth down conversion they made just before the half.
Oh, another nice play.
Still on the
Again,
carry.
34.
The
Held
Defensive
him up in the
line
line.
is stepping up now, Mike.
Well, we
Drop
have
in
noticed
for
one
loss.
thing, Peter, is that they seem unable to throw and catch the ball. Georgetown, so.
Well, the biggest play that they made in the whole game so far was the first play from scrimmage.
2nd and 12 for
50 yards up the
Georgetown
middle.
from their own 23-yard line.
They got 4 receivers split. They got Dillon in the backfield. Nico takes the ball,
All right.
gain of 5.
Dijak on the reception. Knocked out of bounds.
And that's
Like
Gotham.
Alabama.
as-
11. Number 11's in the middle of the field, Mike, at about the 40. He got laid out.
I didn't see it, Peter.
He got popped.
An official's timeout for an injured player. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter.
That's number 11, Tom Zagaz.
Revere 25, Georgetown 12.
Well, he's up. Always a good sign when they get up. Might have just got winded for a couple of minutes.
Okay, well, that was the end of the 3rd, Peter. And that was a very good 3rd quarter for Revere.
Yeah, a couple of touchdowns. Didn't give up any yardage on defense.
No.
But watching the start of the season, the way they've started the last 2. Revere's on their way to being 2-0.
I think
Next
Portrait
week-
rushed for about 70 yards there in that quarter
I think
alone,
so.
Peter, all by
Yeah.
himself.
And next week, very formidable opponent away at Swampscott on next Saturday afternoon. The only good thing about that matchup is Swampscott graduated their all-scholastic quarterback. He went to Brown. So we'll see if they reloaded. Okay, Georgetown has the ball. Lets it loose.
Incomplete
Through his
pass.
hands.
Well, at least that one was in the air that time, Peter.
That's about
4th
the
and
eighth
7
pass.
for Georgetown from their own
Should've been
28-yard line.
Georgetown hands. 4th and 7. Georgetown's going to have to punt. This kid punts like an oil well, straight up, every time. So, comes the snap.
Don't go too far, Tommy. Stay up there. Kid can't reach you.
Great. This is best punt of the night, and he gets another Georgetown bounce.
Kid picked it up a little bit.
So, Revere's going to have the ball at their own 39. One more put, you could say goodnight. We can start singing, turn out the lights like Don Meredith if they score here.
Well, they haven't scored since the first, right? 2 touchdowns in the first quarter.
It was 12-6.
First and 10 for Revere from their own 39-yard line.
Somebody else is on the ground, keeping Keith Correa pretty.
Wow, Keith just ran from the other sideline.
Timeout, Georgetown.
Keith does a great job. All the kids respect him. He's really good with them. He's also the equipment manager. And they trust him. They trust him. That's the big thing.
Well, they listen to him. They trust him. Oh.
I think that's Omar Morales down there. I'm trying to see. I can recognize him. He's on the track team also. Who it is. Here they come. Mike, this is a great crowd. It really is. Look around.
Some of the Revere Junior Patriots are down there playing, and lots of kids. And
I'm trying to find my daughter for the whole game. I can't see her.
Oh, Tommy Portrait.
Yep.
Little misdirection there. He'll come back
Portrait
and pick
on
up
the
more.
carry.
He had an epiphany at halftime. He comes out and he's just running
Dylan
wild.
in on the tackle.
Well, you know, Peter, sometimes, your best play, doesn't touch the ball, not really involved, and, maybe he said, hey, give me the ball.
Second and 6 for Revere from their own 44-yard line.
Tommy will speak out. Okay, Piazza and Gotham split left. Richie in the gun. He's got 2 guys in the backfield with him. Looks like a Jinder and Portrait. Goes to Stevie Piazza.
Okay,
He's
gain
off
of 3.
underneath and he gets a couple. It'll be 3rd and 4.
That looked like that same
Piazza
play
on
that
the
went to
carry.
big yardage in the first quarter, so.
Yep.
Johansson in on the tackle for Georgetown. 3rd and 4 for Revere.
Kid's still on the ground, Peter.
Omar stretching out his back. I think that's 68.
Yep, definitely an 8.
What? 68? It's a keeper for Richie. He's going to come near the first down. I'm not sure he got it. I can't see if he went out of bounds.
Richie on the keeper.
Knocked over the pylon now.
Yeah.
4th and 1.
Again, Peter, for me right there, I want to see Portrait's hands on the ball.
You know he's going to go for it, but if they don't make it,
Yep.
it's only a 2-possession game. Georgetown, they haven't been scoring, but they haven't had the ball in Revere territory since the first half.
Yep.
Nobody in the backfield. He's going to take it himself, and he's going to make it.
Oh, he's gone, Peter. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Joe Richie.
That was Joe Ritchie on the quarterback keeper. Good for a touchdown and 48 yards.
It makes it 31-12. I think at this point the horses are out of the barn, Mike.
And an extra point up and good.
Oh, yeah.
I think he kicked it out of the stadium there, Peter.
Extra point attempt by Simbert is good. Revere 32, Georgetown 12.
I don't know, Peter. You got a kid who kicks like that. I like to see the extra point all the time. But
I'd like to see him kick a field goal once in a while. Okay, so they come back up the field. They're up 20. Pretty much of a lock to be 2-0. Hope you have a good practice week. With the Swampscott, you owe them a couple of 2 years ago. They won on the last play of the game when we went in there undefeated. Last year they soundly gave us a whack with their stud quarterback.
well,
So we owe Swampscott a little bit of a present.
absolutely. Speaking of not practicing very well, I heard from one of the coaches earlier in the week, and after their big win last Saturday, they didn't show up to practice Monday.
Who did?
Back to receive.
I read the Patriots, and they learned the hard way.
31, Simbert.
They showed up,
Kicking
but
off
they didn't
on
show
the
up.
base.
They didn't show up to practice.
I get ya.
Okay, and I heard it was brutal out there, Peter.
A little
So,
duking and puking probably, right?
yep.
All right, here he comes. He's taking the same route he's taking all day, right up the middle. He gets to the 35.
Ingraham on the return.
Revere goes out on defense.
Carini in on the tackle for Revere. First and 10 for Georgetown from their own 35-yard line.
And another ball in the
Incomplete
Quarterback
pass.
can't, he just can't get it to
Second
the
and
point
10.
where he puts it where it's manageable to catch. It's always either low or high. You know, he throws it over their heads or throws it into the ground. I can't really blame the receivers that much. Mike, when you take a look, you mentioned Danny Murphy. Revere High has a pretty good feeder program now with the Pop 1A team. Eddie Sullivan's got them cooking, and everybody's making predictions about them going and, you know, getting to Florida this year for the playoffs and all that stuff. I mean, it's become a pretty good feeder program. Paul Belschner is the
Incomplete
president
pass.
of the league.
Third and 10.
And I think they're finally doing the right thing, because for years, it really wasn't done right. Pop Warner didn't even talk to the varsity people. But now, you know, they're developing kids. They got pretty good coaches. Eddie Sullivan's a hell of a coach. And he's got kids playing. They went out to Gillette Stadium a couple of weeks ago and they beat Brookline. Nobody beats Brookline, but they didn't only beat them. They decimated them 35-0.
Yeah, we got more athletes coming up, Peter. It's
Yeah, I mean,
this could get exciting at Revere High School.
oh, I think so. I think so. Okay, that's the biggest gain that they made since the first quarter.
And Tommy Portrait came up and
Belted them.
laid a hit on him.
Edwards on the keeper.
That was the quarterback, Nico Edwards. Still didn't make the first down. He's got four.
Fourth and 2.
Okay, Edwards alone in the backfield. He's got like 6-guy split. He's going to take it up the middle himself.
Slipped through their hands, Peter.
First down.
Edwards on the keeper. Good for the first down.
Took a page out of Joe Ritchie's book.
I think we'll take an 8-minute drive right now, Peter.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, the clock is...
Our friend.
Yeah, it's the enemy of Georgetown right now. They finally seem to be getting
Oh.
Just as I say that, number 55. Is that 55?
Credit Connor McCarthy with the sack.
McCarthy with the sack. That's 55.
Yeah, Connor McCarthy.
I saw that one.
Came right up the gut.
Yep.
They
He
got
faked
second and
one. He
20.
faked once and couldn't get it back up again.
2nd and 17 for Georgetown.
Made up all the yards he
No,
lost.
no, no,
Edwards
no,
on the
no.
keeper.
I thought we might have had a late hit there, Peter.
3rd and 1. I don't think the ref caught it.
We got a timeout for 66. Looks like he's hurt. Marvin Rios. Okay.
3rd and 1.
Clock's gonna start again. 5:24
Marvin's
left.
a big kid. Yeah, I think it's a matter of too little, too late for Georgetown. They're moving the ball a little bit. Quarterback's breaking some tackles now.
Dude, that's the 4th straight time they've run that play, I think.
And they got the first down.
Agenda first in on the tackle for Revere.
The clock continues to tick. Just under 5 minutes. Nico Edwards still behind under center for Georgetown. Takes the ball, takes the snap, throws it out.
Threw it to nobody.
Incomplete pass.
Must have been a ghost receiver.
2nd and 10.
somewhere. This kid just doesn't look comfortable at quarterback, Mike.
No,
He really
certainly
doesn't.
not.
He doesn't look comfortable.
I'll actually see Bobby Sobolewski on Monday night. He's on my basketball team. Oh, that was the best pass of the night right there, Peter.
A good catch.
There we go.
Ingraham on the reception. Karinian on the tackle for
The
Revere.
20-yard line. This is the best drive of the night for Georgetown.
1st and 10 from the Revere 20-yard line.
Uh-oh. 55 again, another sack.
McCarthy.
Credit McCarthy with the sack.
Revere's had a really good second half, Mike, offensively and defensively. They put it all together after a sloppy first half.
2nd and 14.
They certainly have, Peter.
If they play like this, they could stay in a lot of games. Nico Edwards.
Incomplete pass. 3rd and 14.
3:35 left, Peter. 3rd and 14.
The clock starts to tick again. I thought this should start up. Oh, it was incomplete pass.
Yep.
Saw the ref blow the whistle. Looks like Vinnie Laurie has seen enough. He's making his way down the stands.
Yep.
Might not be a nicer guy in the stadium tonight.
No, and Drew's adjusting well to school.
Yep. Love Stonehill. Number 34, Agenda.
Credit
That's the third sack in a row.
sack.
Yeah, when you think of some of the places that our kids went to school, you know, Nick Russo was at Curry. Raquel McDonald at BC. Kate Ferrante's cheering for UMass Amherst.
Yep.
mean,
Michael
those are all
Ferrante's
kids.
at Harvard.
Michael Ferrante's at Harvard. Michael Restiano is going to Oxford in 2 weeks. Out of Tufts. I mean, tell me that doesn't make you proud. Oxford. So, you got Revere kids making you proud out there in the world. You know, that's 4 out of 5 sacks. That quarterback had no shot. That was Bobby Rose.
Rose and Mojica split the sack.
It's Kristen Mojica.
Revere takes over on down.
2:29.
First and 10 for Revere from their own 35-yard line.
Let's open the exits because they're leaving the place. Hopefully everybody has a safe night when they get out of here.
Timeout, Revere. Revere fans, don't forget our next home game, September 28th, against the Salem Witches, here at the stadium at 7 o'clock.
Now why don't we take a look at some young kids now? They're up 20, 2:29 left. Let's take a look at some of the kids who've been standing on the sideline the whole game.
Some of those clean uniforms, Peter. That's what we want.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of sophomore and freshmen out there, maybe a couple of juniors. So what's becoming a habit, Revere is walking away 2-0. Let's hope the season goes like it did last season up until the middle of the year. But you got North Andover, you got Salem coming up, you got Swampscott, you got Beverly.
Well, again, Peter, you know, you look back at it, they can't play like that the way they played in the first half because some of those teams are going to swallow them up.
That's right.
But
no pansy schedules. Okay, Piazza split right, Gotham split left. Full house backfield. Hands it off to Agenda.
Agenda on the carry.
He gets 7.
But you know, the nice thing about it, Peter, when you start off 3-0, 4-0, 5-0, it seems like you're working out the kinks of, you know,
Second and
face some of
fourth,
those
yeah.
bigger, better teams. Last year didn't quite work out as planned, but they were in a couple of those games too.
Oh, they were. You know, and then
2 minutes.
they left a
2
bad
minutes
taste
remain in
their
the
mouth
quarter.
Thanksgiving when they just completely fell apart.
Oof.
Now, when they could have salvaged a winning year. But it's a new page. Okay, Joe's under center now. He's got people split all over the place.
Yep.
Pulls it out, gives it off to Agenda. Agenda gets
That was a great hit right there. My
Stuff,
number,
yeah.
can't see, 58.
Agenda on the carry.
58.
Denley in on the tackle.
Yeah, Jack Denley. He's a junior.
3rd and 1 for Revere.
Yeah, Georgetown is a small school. It's a beautiful complex that they have up here. They got a junior,
Ball
senior
is on the
high school.
44-yard line.
I've spoken up there a couple of times. Hands it off to Agenda again. Can't
No,
hold
he
on to his leg.
slips a tackle. And that's a first down, and that should do it for us, Peter.
Yep. Tackle by number 20.
Agenda on the carry.
Kane Johansson. We get on to a minute.
Johansson in on the tackle. That carry was good for a first down for Revere.
Clock is running. Down to a minute.
47-yard line.
I think they're just going to sit on it, Peter, and that'll be it. No? They're going to run a play, actually?
Lose friends with the Sobolewski guys, I think. I don't think he'd want to.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think we're going to air it out, but
It's over on the carry.
if they're not going to call any timeouts, we could probably just take a knee and move on.
In on the tackle. 2nd and 7 for Revere in midfield.
He's going to nail it down, Mike. The 2-0, Mike.
That's it, Peter. They didn't have to run another play.
And that's the ball game. Final score, Revere 32, Georgetown 12. Revere opens the season at 2-0. Georgetown goes to 1-1. Don't forget our next home game here at the stadium on September 28th against the Salem Witches. Thanks for attending tonight's game.
Well, Mike, it's good to see a Revere team start off on a positive note again, because for years we walked out of here with our heads down, you know, and for the last few years they've started off well, and let's hope they can keep up the momentum through the whole season, you know.
Yeah, Chick's got them working hard in the weight room. You know, it's
Brand new weight room, by the way. All new machines, all new weights.
It looks fantastic, yep. I got a little tour the other day. It was very nice. But again, Peter, things are starting to change, and, you know, starting to bring that winning atmosphere to Revere High School.
Well, let's just hope it stays that way, you know. 2-0.
Serge is telling us to wrap it up, Peter.
Yeah. You know, Revere comes back in the second half, comes out, plays good football, and it shows on the scoreboard. Final score, Revere 32. Tommy Porter with 2 big touchdowns in the third quarter. Georgetown, game for young and a small school, 12. Revere's 2-0. Here comes Emily and Lily back to see us, and we'll see you against Salem, next home game, September 28th. Signing off from Harry De La Russo Stadium, this is Peter D. and
Mike Hinojosa. Have a great night, folks.
We'll talk to you guys. Drive safely and kiss your children.